All right, ladies and gents, we are back. No, I need to get Chris to sign the match to the table. We have a semifinal match, so this is our third place match. If you don't know what's going on, I am Tyrell Datweiler of Hill Productions here at Scratch Pizza and Billiards in Fife, Washington, for the final tour stop of the Northwest Women's Pool Association 2025 tour. It's finals day. We've got 2 matches left. As I mentioned, this is our semifinal match. Third place match between Kathie MacDonald and Lela Andrews. So this will be a race to 5. Now, hold on a second. I gotta ask Chris to do something, our tournament director. All right. Yeah, I need the tournament director to sign the match to the table so the scoreboard will populate. Anyways, we are playing 10 ball and 7-foot diamond tables. Started yesterday with 59 players, and we are down to the final 3. The winner of this will meet up with Melissa Rushton, who is in the hot seat, and play a single race to 9 to decide the overall winner of the tournament this weekend. All right, so it appears that Lela has won the leg. She will break our first rack here. And away we go. All right. What did we make here? The 7 ball that's gone? Yeah. Cut shot here on the 1. All right. As well, stays above that side pocket. Hmm? Just try and nick this ball. Stay in line for the 4. No, I don't think she was intending for the short side on the 5s, but she still has a shot here. She actually might be pretty straight into that upper left corner. Kind of lining up that way. On the rail. If she can just roll this 6 in, she'll still have a look at the 8. Yeah, just because her angle was going to the left side of the table there. Oh, she sent it to you. I asked her to send it to me. All right. Lela coming out strong this first rack. No better opening statement than a break and run. Gotta do is put this 10 ball down to make it official. Strong start from Lela there after a tough grinder hill battle from the point match. All right, shout out to Scratch Pizza and Billiards here in Fife, Washington. Disregard everything at the bottom of that title card. Appreciate them for hosting us and being so good to us. Thanks to our stop sponsor, Diamond Mine Northwest. You're looking for a diamond pool table for your business or home residence, get a hold of John Scudder at Diamond Mine. And a thank you to our official 2025 tour sponsor, Littman Lights, changing the way you see pool. And thank you to our other stop sponsor, Illuminated Queuing Arts, and our apparel partner, Jam Up. Big shout out to them as well. Yeah, should you end up checking out any of our sponsors, please let them know that you heard about them via the NWPA and the Hill Productions live stream. All right, this table's suddenly breaking like fire. Nice open spread here. Question is, does the 7 pass into the side or is it on that point? That'd be the only really real problem is if the 7 is stuck on the point of that side pocket. I appreciate everybody tuning in with us this early evening. Thanks for joining. I hope you're enjoying the stream. If you can, we'd love it if you could share that stream link on your social media or with any of your pool playing friends and family. Help us get some more exposure for our sponsors and the tour in general. Let's get the word out. We got a free stream this Sunday evening for another couple hours at least. Also, hit that like button on the stream, and if you enjoy the stream, hit go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Way you'll get notified when I go live at all the tour stops and any other pool related events that I may end up streaming in the future. Nope, 4-ball just coming off the rail on her. Likely caught it a little thick. Well, as I mentioned, Lela just coming off a hill loss in that point match. She would love to get through Kathie and get a second swing at Melissa in the final. All right, let's see what's happening with the 7-ball. I mean, she called it in the pocket. Oh, but she's having a kick at it. I'm gonna say below it seemed unlikely. Going offense here. Great shots. All right. I think I would shoot this all the way up. That's the position for the 10, pretty simple. Putting that 9 in the side, you get a lot more travel with the cue ball, and you have to really got to judge that speed. It's easy to overrun the 10 going short or shooting it up like she just did. Super straightforward, and you are dead on the 10. All right. Lela making a statement here, going up 2-0 pretty quick in this race to 5. Nothing going that time. All right, so Kathie with a look at this one, an open look into this lower left pocket. Gonna go take a look at this 2-5. All right. Well, I'm gonna say that 2-5, not a thing, since I'm confident that Kathie played the intentional safe there, three-railing that one ball away. Well, I think it's Kathie's turn to grab the jump cue. I apologize. I should have switched camera angles there. Somebody bugging me about something. Well, one has joined that 2-5 party. Well executed. As much as you would like to hit that one a little fuller and open that cluster. As soon as she hit it, it was about the only way you guaranteed getting behind the 10-6. Get it thicker and you're going into those balls. All right, Kathie with looking at whether or not she wants to grab her jump cue, I think. All right, opting for the one reel. It's playing at soft speed. So if she fells, she doesn't disturb anything too much, and if she gets the good hit, she doesn't disturb anything too much. Let's sell it out. Kathie's got an edge of this, so this shouldn't be too much of a problem. Try and put the Q underneath the 10. Nope. Separation between the balls now, but not entirely convinced that this 5 can be made. I don't think she's going to play anything. She's going to try and put this, get the 1 to go on the side, I think. I don't think you can make the 5 with the 1. Now, still not a very pretty table. Pocket being a little stingy. I thought that ball looked pretty good. Oh, really deep. Just try to go real first. No contact. Heavy ball in hand. All right now. I feel like her cue ball was a little heavy there. 4 plays up into the upper left corner, but cue ball is running into the 8. The 5 is down there on the 6. Think about some sort of safety here. It's caught in the 4, doesn't really get you anything on the 5. Well, We have angle to come into this. Oof. Well, that went all kinds of wrong, I think. Lela has the option here. I think she's going to be sending Kathie back to the table. That cue ball is fully hooked behind the 8 ball. Oh boy, that is a little bit distance for a jump. But that is what Kathie is going to do. She's going to try and jump over this 8 ball. Keep the cue ball on the table. I didn't see what she called. Maybe the 6 ball back where she's shooting from. Yeah, I think that was always going to be a tough shot. She didn't get any pop. All right, see a safety coming. Stick this cue on the back of the 6. I think she's left the whole ball though. Well, she's saved herself. Little swerve. got angle to switch sides of the table here, transition for that 7 ball. Probably a center outside ball. Well, super short side on the 7. Playing it all the way up in the upper right. Gonna leave it. A little funny for Kathie here. Be ideal if she could see. Maybe she can see enough of it to bank and stick it, but looks close. I'd like to be able to just kind of just ever so a little bit of stun underneath the pinball. It's gonna get the 7 to the other side of the table though. So oh, no. All right. Trades the favor, leaves a look, but no shot. Again, similar kind of situation where maybe Kathie can bank this away and just kind of nudge the cue ball behind the 10. Oh, instead she pushes the 7, tries to push the 7 behind the 10.
Get that part. Right. All I got was the first name. Oh, you have help. Well, yeah, I had a big number too. Ryan.
Alright, dump this on the side. Back down. Don't get straights. Alright, good. She's got angle on the 9. You hear the clapping in the background. Got a APA playoffs happening in the front area of the establishment. Quite the packed house. Great bank from Kathie there. Makes it 2-1. Well, there was a look at the ICAT training system. The ICAT projector. Pretty cool training accessory for your pool table. Help let you work on position play, challenges, drills. Got a whole library of things to challenge you and your game. And if you mention the NWPA, you'll get $50 off a purchase if you choose to buy one for your table. All right, it's rolling out. Picking up. Gets over that ball so well with that jump cue. Another one of those shots that looked really good all the way to the pocket. The pocket playing a little stingy. All right, good shot from Kathie. Good speed. Finally ready for shots. No, the way she like rolled her eyes at me, I don't think so.
Right. I think I might get out one. Later. I don't know if I can make it later.
All right. Let's see the 4-ball does cut. And she missed the 5 and swing the right side just below the 8. Nope. But she's gonna get a little whoopsie hook.
Oh. Gotta get that. It was tough.
Yeah, tough short jump there. Easy to overdo it. Oh, Gonna leak a little bit, I think. And option. I would assume that Kathie's gonna put Lela back in here. Let's bring out a one rail kick here. Good hit. Kathie should be able to cut this in. Alright, what's gonna happen with the 6 ball? Take a look at the 610. What a shot. All right, we're tied up at 2-all. That combo is not a gimme. You can show your support going out to jamupapparel.com and the NWPA brand store, where we have some NWPA branded apparel in both men and women's styles, a variety of colors and sizes to fit most everyone. Some of those proceeds go back to the NWPA to support the tour. So go get some NWPA branded gear and show your support. Hit.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
No, get around that 10 ball. Coming up a little short there. Now, I think she has to go on the left side of the 6 ball. Maybe shorten the angle up on the way out. A little bit of right English, a little check spin. Well, she shortened it too much. All right, ball in hand to Lela. Yeah, gonna run forward for shape on the 4 here. Oh, decision time. Use inside, kill it out of this rail to close the angle. Come across for the 6, go around the 6 and the 8, going around the 6 and the 8. Come up a little bit short. It looks like she's likely gonna bump, rub off this 8 ball. Don't really have a choice, I don't think, because the angle. Yeah, just kind of gotta, you're doing it. Just gamble, see what happens. It's really hard to predict the outcome. All right, good shape on the 9 ball here. Imagine looking at floating into that left side. The 10 in the side pocket. Well, 50-50. She was a little undecided on if she wanted to try and get shape to the side or shape for all the way up. I don't know. Well, you left herself a little bit of a harder spot than she needed to. Fair amount of blue, kind of straight. Pockets are playing a little stingy. Not a problem. All right. Well, it looked like Lela was about to go up 3-2, but instead it's Kathie taking the lead in this match by 1 game. All right, Kathie to break, rack number 6.
Yeah, next year.
Hmm?
That player's still
Oh, the thing.
have money. I have more voice now.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Do you want a headset?
No.
It's up to you.
Testing. La, la, la.
All right. Looks like she's gonna. Look, this is gonna be a little bit of a two-way. She's calling the bank, and the intention is if she misses it, the cue ball stays up here. And if she makes it, she can either play a bank or a safe off the three ball. I think she can see an edge, maybe enough to make this. Yeah. No. Did you get a kind bump there? I think she did.
Oh.
Yeah, can't quite tell if that 6 passes the 9. I kind of think it does. Kathie just took a look at it.
Yeah, I have.
Well, she pocketed it well. Got a 50-yard line though on the lead for the 7. It looks like she's going to cut this to the lower right. Potential of running into this 8. I think that was her master plan. Left the cut into the lower, or not lower, the upper left corner. Really wanted that 7 ball to get to the short rail. Could have used a bigger bump on the 9 ball to clear it out of the way of the 8. So nothing easy here. Oh man, I don't even know what I'd do here. Maybe bank the 8 to the lower left. Use the angle to try and put the cue ball behind the 9 in case you miss it. I'm not even exactly positive what her angle is. Don't love the combo. Best I can tell, she's just playing safe. Yeah. Running the cue ball behind the 9. Yeah, not even bothering to call the bank. Same idea, executed exactly as a safe. No, no two-way option. It's probably better. Based on the way she executed it, I think the other, what I was talking about, the cue ball probably leaks out. All right, Lela with that jump cue again. It's been pretty dangerous with it. And of course, say that, and she's one of the few balls that she has not gotten over. Well, this is big. Because Kathie can just pot these 3 balls that will put her on the hill. All the pressure on Lela to maximize her efforts whenever she's at the table. All right, should be able to just follow forward for the 10. All right, there we go. Kathie Mack on the hill, 4-2. Take a look at those payouts. As I mentioned, this is our 3rd place semifinal match. The loser is going to get a check for $525. And the winner is going to move on to play Melissa Rushton in the final in a single race to 9 with a difference of about $400 on the line between 1st and 2nd place. All right, Lela to break here. Love to get break and run like she had to open this setup. Unfortunately, that looks like a dry break to me. It has left the 1 ball though on that bottom short rail, so no immediate danger of Kathie running out here. But I imagine Kathie is going to try and, we'll be looking for some sort of safety here, try and leave Lela looking at the back of a ball that's not the lowest one on the table. Just and it's just that's sometimes
Mark said.
Watching deliberate.
True. No, maybe don't live in it.
Next match.
That's I thought we were gonna do.
Well, she did pretty well.
Yeah.
I should really guess because it was not say it. But as you listen, it's not talk about it.
Yeah, and I thought. And then.
Big popular. Nobody brings this.
No, she got the hit. It's the most important part, more than giving up that ball in hand.
Once the tournament started, it's actually important. It looks like it changed policy after.
I wouldn't really care.
Like, and every person talking about that's I know some players everything don't blow on the right fist. Of course, no, what they did. Yeah. I could have put my foot down. So but I was I said, all right, okay. But I probably think. But no, we're gonna win. It was closing gas, but still. We warned us, we're gonna get done after midnight if you don't really notice. I don't think it really was. I don't care how close that fucking is. Yeah. So I know I'm gonna be away. Well, it's the tournaments we go back then. I'm done at 7.
Well, overplayed the shape on the 2. Careful not to scratch off the 5 into the side. Worked out just fine, I think. Pretty sure the 4 passes 7 to the upper left corner. The other option is try and get below it, shoot in, or above it, top of your screen, shoot it in the side. I think it's easier just to let this cue ball go back and forth, side to side.
Just president of the NWPA, just president of the WPA. She was working a full-time job, and she was doing online school with an athlete. All 4 of us at the same time.
Very driven.
I made. Just can't be told.
Now that 3 ball is pretty deep in the pocket here. Ball frozen to the rail. I think maybe a half 3rd ball hit. V into position for the 4. Well, she's just going to roll it. Take a longer shot on the 4. Just trying to stop this ball. Little stun run through there, but about the best she could do. All right, what is? Will she get on the 6? But she had some room to cheat it. She's overcooked it though. We'll have to go rail first. On the 6 ball. Nice shot from Kathie. On the 7 ball. Let's decide if she wants angle on the 8. Z down for the 9, or if she wants to get straight on the 8 and draw down for the 9. No, that's not straight, so I think she's gonna have to Z. Watch out, slow down. Ooh. Kathie doing a little dance there, asking the pool gods to stop that cue ball. And it does come to a stop, just shy of being in the drink. Problem is now she's pretty straight on this 9 ball. Not a lot of angle to get this down table. Tries to create angle and force it. This ball pocket can be really stingy. Well, see what she comes up with here. She wasn't quite on the rail. She could elevate and like punch and try and hop the cue ball up a little bit onto the edge of the lip of the rail, which would send the cue ball down table. Pretty cool shot when executed right. Yeah, she created some angle. Gonna get somewhat close with the 10 ball. Take her medicine on this cut. She overcut it and she scratched. Well, there is still more of this match left. Drama. Drama, folks. I believe it is Kathie's break. All right. Lela hanging in there. A big gift from Kathie there. 4-3. After no. All right, 6 ball in the side. We'll look at the 1. Well, Lela broken ran the first rack. Can Kathie break and run the last one? Well, all right. What's shot on 2 ball here? Combo the 7. Where does the 2 go for comboing the 7? This vantage looks like the 2 goes to the left. Maybe you play it with some speed. Hoping it comes across the table towards that upper left. Draw the cue ball back over. Well, I think she's got part of a pocket here. She can thread this past the 8. That would be huge. Yeah, another problem. Don't go behind the 10 ball though, Kathie. Well, trouble. What was looking like potentially very pretty rack. Kathie's gone and jammed herself up. She decides to do here. Gonna go kick from behind the 10. Looks like it. Well, she's inadvertently made that ball in the side. Lela will have the option. She can see the 5, so I would doubt that she would give this back. Or sorry, she can see the 4. The 4. But yeah, definitely not giving this back. Roxanne. Roxanne. I'll say one thing about this weekend. The tunes have not been disappointing. Been a very nice mix of stuff on the jukebox. Well, I have a suspicion that this match is going to go hill. Looks pretty good as long as she doesn't scratch on the side here. Ooh. A little bit of a tease. Overran the position a hair. You would think that she's still a favorite to make this. One downside is the cue ball's on the rail. Seen this come up over and over, and ever so often you see a missed ball because of it. Just because that shooting off the rail somehow just increases the difficulty of the shot ever so slightly. When at all possible. Woo. You undercut it a little bit. All right, here we go. Hill. One. Oh, player break. So one rack left. So I'm gonna mute up for a second, wait for the players, and we will finish this set. Stay tuned. All right, players are back. Lela breaking off this last rack of this match. She's got a ball in the side. A look at the one. Not an obvious pocket. Might be able to back cut it past the 7 to the upper left-hand corner. What else we got here? She could cut it towards the 6. Let the cue ball go past the 3. A little risky. On the scratch. Let's cut it towards the 7. Use the 6 and the 4 as blockers. Well, she went in on the cut past the 7. And I think this one passes the 4. Little draw stun, hold for this 3 ball. Well, she's got a bit of angle here. So, see if she can hold it. Well, she has to go between the 6 and the 4. Oh man, I don't love it. She goes into the 4. Smart. Push it closer to the pocket. Good speed too. Right, the 6 ball. 6 ball is a little tricky. I mean, the 5 is hanging on that side, but
Started counting the building.
10 is a big blocker for the 6.
Somebody's. This likes that good chin.
Yeah.
But if I text right then, yeah, I'm getting another real tournament like that. One I that.
Yeah.
What? Well, Kathie, taking your time here and trying to figure this out. Stressed me out a little bit. I thought for sure she was going to bump one of those balls, the 6 or the 10 with the bridge there. Tricky maneuvering. Man, this is not easy. I mean, she could try and go maybe 2 rails underneath the 6. Hmm. This, yeah, some tough rolls late in racks for Kathie here. Last rack where she rolled right behind the 10 ball. It's a touch more speed, and that 9 ball would have kissed out of the way, and she would have had cut shot on the 6. Now, instead, she's kicking at it, hoping to make it or get lucky and leave it funny somewhere. Well, it's not exactly end of the world, especially if she can cut this 6 in. Just because of where the 7 is, the cue ball would be coming down away from it. So she's going for the bank. Just a safety, actually. And she's left Kathie with an edge. See if she can thin this. Kathie taking the time here. Wants to be thoughtful and make sure she doesn't give anything away. Oh, and she's scratched. Oh. That's tough. I feel for her on that one. Oh no. Oh, it's still a little bit of drama here. Ha, ha. Trying to separate these balls. Maybe the cue ball under the 7. Can't quite tell what part of the 6 she's playing. Yeah, try to put it under the 7. Interesting. She's playing the bank shot here. Following this lower left corner. And swishes it. Ooh, what a shot. Completely jacked up on the rail, no less. That might be the shot that wins this match for her. All right, 2 balls to go here. Got a little angle on the 9 ball. Which will let her come across the table for the 10 in the upper right corner. Oh, kind of overplayed this cue ball a little bit. Now got just a little bit of a subtle back cut. All right, big 10 ball here. Advance to the final in a rematch against Melissa Rushton. Missed it. Where's it gonna lay up? Well, it's not a complete gimme. This is one of those cut shots where if you don't manage it, you can easily scratch in the opposite corner. If you're not careful. Kind of similar to that 6 ball that she thinned earlier in this rack that scratched. Granted, that was closer to the rail. Oof. Oof. All right. A little bit of the hill 10 ball nerves going on here. All right, looks like she's gonna try and thin this to the same pocket that Kathie just tried, that lower right corner. Man, I'm nervous, and I'm just over here sitting in the commentating booth. Well, they both tried to scratch in that pocket. Granted, this is the easiest shot maybe either of them has seen so far on this 10. Kathie just trying to rub any dust or chalk bits out of the way. It's funny, this shot seems like it should be routine, but seen it missed. Yeah, I definitely think there's some hill nerves going on here. Both players are really taking their time, having reset themselves a couple times, standing back up. Ashley, Julian, that money ball on the hill is always the hardest. Agreed, especially when your opponent's on the hill too. Yeah, I don't know how many matches where I've seen players on the hill let their opponent grind back. Oh, what a match. Well, Kathie MacDonald surviving a late scare there. She will advance to the final to take on Melissa Rushkin in a single race to 9. We'll be back with that here in a second, so stay tuned. We're going to have one last match this evening, and it is the one we've been waiting for.